Now, we've all been in that desperate situation, haven't we? Having to pay 50p or find 50p at a train station or buying a pint at a pub just to use the toilet. I guess it doesn't have to be a pint. It could be orange juice.
It could be anything you like. You pay something. Listen, if you found that happening more and more, there's a very good reason. The British Toilet Association, the BTA, estimates that we have lost 60%, over half, of all public toilets in Britain in just over 10 years. Council cuts. So should loos be provided for free?
Well, we're joined by Rabbi Laura Janner-Klausner, who thinks private spaces should offer their toilets for free, and lawyer Paul Britton, who says it's unfair on businesses to shoulder the cost. Well, I don't know where to start. I'm going to start with you. Why are you being so mean, Paul? We're desperate to spend a penny, desperate to go to the loo. Why can't we just turn to a cafe that's right there and go to the loo?
I don't think it's mean, but we have to distinguish between private and public. So we're talking about asking private businesses to burden the costs. There's no such thing as a free meal. There's no such thing as a free toilet. Someone has to pay for it. In this case, we're saying that Wetherspoons will have to pay for toilet roll, cleaning products, maintenance of what we're suggesting is an increased foot flow of people wanting to use their facilities and burden the cost of it. We've had Brexit, we've had COVID, we've got inflation at an all-time high.
All right, you're taking a bridge too far.
And now we want to put another burden on.
First of all, the public already spends money to go to the loo because we pay our taxes. So the government should be covering this, and it's terrible what's happened that the BTA has identified. Secondly, it's great for businesses. They get more footfall in a world where we really...
Not paying for it, and they're just using the loo roll and leaving.
Well, a lot of people have good business and love coming into a place because they think, can I go to the loo? Is there Wi-Fi? What's the coffee
But what
like?
about this broader question of public toilets, provided by councils? Public toilets virtually disappearing in this country.
They are.
It's a profound mark of a lack of civilisation, isn't it? And a lack of grasp of reality, because when you've got to go, you've got to go. That's
correct. It's if we don't go to the toilet, we don't lose our toxins and we can die. It's one of our 5 essential needs.
But in reality, no one is going to wait that long to go to the toilet, are they? They are going to go at some point, even if it means wetting themselves.
For our bodies not to go to the loo, let alone for the things that we know give longevity are physical activity, we need to drink water, social contact, and control over our lives. These are all things that
Laura,
we
what
can
you're
do
saying is
through having public toilets.
Free at the point of use. So you're saying don't put a 50p in the slot, but someone's still got to pay for that. So either it comes through taxation and then we turn our attention to government and local councils. Are we going to fund those facilities? 60% of a reduction is massive.
It is massive. So when we go into a cafe, we know from the leading franchises who all provide toilets that enables people to come in. It's great business and they already pay money for Wi-Fi, which costs lots of money to provide.
But would you want to be having a meal and having people coming past all the time?
Right.
Well, it happens all the time. The toilets are actually at the side.
And you're paying for that in the meal that you're paying for.
But
for them to use the facilities for free.
what will happen is if we know for good business and happy societies, which are really important, that if people can go to the toilet and can feel safe and happy about it, they will go back to that business.
And at that point, I need a comfort break, actually.
I was about to say, we need to go to the loo. We're on air for 3 hours. Rabbi Laura and Paul, thank you so much indeed. Thank you.